Hey guys, welcome to this channel. It is called GSW and the League. So this channel is a basketball channel. We're mostly going to be talking about the Golden State Warriors because that's my favorite team with my favorite player. But of course, we're going to be talking about the league too. Like some games about I don't watch every other game, but there's some teams that I watch. Like I always watch Golden State games. Um, I don't miss a Golden State game. I really watch Philly games a lot because Embiid's my second favorite player after Steph. I watch. Then there's a lot of good teams in the league this year. The East is stacked, the West is stacked, and it's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be very wild. It's gonna be competitive as hell, and I'm just so excited for this season. As I know, a lot of you Warrior fans are like myself, and a lot of you NBA fans like myself are very excited too. I've been watching the league for a long time. Been playing competitive basketball for a long time, and I don't know. It's fun to talk. I've always been enjoyed talking about basketball, debating, arguing with other people, debunking. One reason I also want a couple of reasons I wanted to make this account and stuff is because I want to show you guys my perspective and just debunk some dumb media some dumb media takes and journal takes on Steph, on the Warriors, and some NBA players, and just when they propaganda and all that type of stuff. And I want to show my view, and also we got to keep the receipts that a lot of these people talk crazy and all that, and then we got to prove them wrong because I've wanted to make this for a while now, especially last year. Before last year even, I called Golden State winning the championship when barely none of you guys had them winning. Some Warrior fans maybe, yeah, I had them for sure winning. And a lot of Warrior fans didn't even have them winning, and that's for sure. And then for the rest of the NBA fans, none of them even had them as top 4 contenders in the league, right? So, I last because I watched their season the year Clay was hurt. I know it's just Steph that MVP season that Steph was that the year that he won the scoring title, averaged 32 games. I never missed a game then. I even have faith that they can make it far that year. If they won one of those playing games versus Memphis or the Lakers, I can guarantee they would have beat Utah in the first series. So I was really confident in them. I'm always confident in Steph, Clay, Draymond, all them, Bob Myers, Steve Kerr, Joe Lacob too. But yeah, so after that season, I said, Clay's coming back next year. Like the season that just happened, so 2 seasons ago, I was like, why I believe they're gonna win. Clay is coming back next year, and we saw how Steph performed. He basically got them to a top 7 seed, and we gotta realize he missed 9+ games, and those games were crucial. During the last 2 months of the season when they were really pushing and heading strong and stuff, and they missed games that they could have easily won, and Steph missed a lot of those games, so they could have for sure been 5th or 6th seed. That's the thing. But yeah, so now I was thinking, okay, if we add Clay, we know already Clay, he should have definitely been a top 75 player. That's bullshit. But yeah, he's second best shooter of all time. And I was thinking, this guy's defense is unreal. When before he got injured, he was for sure a top 4, top 5 perimeter defender in the league. He was one of the top 5 two-way players in the league too. So I'm like, if we add Clay back, and think about it, Clay he's not a top, he's not a superstar, but he's a star. You see, there's people don't get, there's only about 5 to 7 superstars, which is Steph, KD, Giannis, LeBron, Kawhi, and now you can throw those guys are the primary superstar, but now you can throw Jokic and Embiid because those guys are really, really elite. But yeah, so okay, coming back, and I was thinking Wiggins is gonna get even better. He's an all-star for sure. He's gonna get even better, and then Jordan Poole would get better. I didn't see him getting that much better. I didn't know he's gonna get that much better the season that just passed. So that was crazy. But yeah, I expected them to win as long as they got Steph some help, like shooters, which they did. When I saw them get Otto Porter, a spacer, Bielitsa, another spacer, Iggy was coming back, and then I was like, oh, Wiseman was even gonna get better. I didn't think he was gonna get injured that whole year. So glad he's back now. But yeah, so I had faith in them. I knew they were gonna win. The first season we started off hot, 18-2. Then a lot of bandwagon fans start jumping. I don't mind, and we don't mind if you actually if you root for Warriors and stuff, and you know what I mean, like, and all that. But if you were hating on them when they were losing because Clay was injured 2 years, Steph was injured, and you were hating and all that, now you want to jump on when we last year when we started 18-2. That's my problem. You know what I mean? Where was all that talk before? Oh, they're whack. Steph's this, Steph's that. Oh, even Damian's better than Steph. Kyrie's better than Steph. Like, you guys said the stupidest things that I wanted to debunk. So, like, it's just blasphemous and dumb, crazy how dumb shit people have said over the past couple of years. So, yeah, I've been wanting to make this channel last year. So I called them winning. They won last year. And now this year, we called them winning again, but now we got more people that believe in us winning because they saw us do it in real time the season that just passed. But I'm calling them winning again, and I can't lie, there was some hesitations and annoyance when that incidents with Draymond and Jordan happened. I was like, damn, man, this can affect some of our chances of repeating. But when I saw them play together in the final preseason game against Denver, I was like, oh, yep, we're back. We're back. Like, I was 100% confident again. Nope, we're not going to lose anything because, like, hopefully nothing, like, you know, we don't know if JP is going to fully forgive him. Like, you know, but it seems like I feel like he will. I just, you know what I mean? Hopefully everything's good. But, yeah, it just the way we looked. And I even knew before the season we're going to win. Like, we have a chance because, think about it. Steph continues to get better. Like, people don't notice he like his defense got so much better, but he's adding like post moves and stuff now. It's crazy, and he gets smarter and smarter and stronger. But and then Clay is gonna be more comfortable than when he just came back. He's gonna be more sharp, more smooth on cuts, and just perfectly. Wiggins is gonna get better because he's in his prime. Jordan Poole got better, and he's gonna get better. I knew that. Jonathan Kuminga is gonna get better. Moses Moody, holy, that guy's a killer. He's people we don't really talk about him a lot, but I knew he was gonna get better, and he did. And then what I was really excited about was James Wiseman. I was so excited about James, and now he's back. And a lot of people were saying he was a bust and stuff. You guys were quick to write him off. Even some of our fans, I was just disappointed in you guys. The kid was only 19 when you guys were writing him off, and because he got injured after 30 games. Like, come on, that's ridiculous. We gotta stop having these outrageous standards for everybody. Not everybody is LeBron coming out of high school. Not everybody, you know what I mean? Like, let's stop that behavior, seriously. But yeah, I was disappointed in that. And then the second year he missed the whole season, and people were calling him a bust, but he wasn't even playing. How are you calling him a bust? Now the beginning of preseason, people are seeing how good he is. Now people want to jump on the Wiseman bandwagon. Like, that's another reason I want to be making these channels, to dispel all those stuff. Like, don't be saying all this stuff then jumping right away when you see someone doing good, and then maybe they have a couple bad games or a bad stretch, then you want to go back on the, you know, they're whack, they're a bust and all that. Like, no, that's how it should not work. But yeah, so after, like, I knew all the younger guys would get better. Clay would be more better, Steph would be better, like, you know what I mean? Draymond would be more healthier, and he, like, last year Draymond would have been defensive player of the year for sure. Like, I watched every game last year and the year before that, and a lot of years before that too. So the way he was playing before he got injured, he would have been defensive player of the year, and this year he's going for it. So that's going to be amazing. He's going for defensive player of the year. Wiggins is going for another all-star. We know Steph's going to be an all-star. JP's going for his first all-star, and Clay's trying to get back to that all-star form. And Draymond was an all-star too last year, so he can go back to, like, if he becomes defensive player of the year, of course he's going to be an all-star. We're back, baby. I'm just so excited for this season, and yeah, I wanted to make this account a couple of days right before the season started because I'm very excited. All right, guys, like, comment, and subscribe.